Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching this video. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree, and what I wanted to do was go over my first paycheck breakdown for the month of January. Now I am going to start using Chris budget planner that was sent out in the fall box, but I do still have, I think I have 2 monthly calendars left, so I want to go ahead and use those. So first, starting out, we are starting out with a income of $2,600.68. And let's get started talking about the bills. So when it comes to the bills, we have Cricket, and remember the bill for Cricket is $59 for each paycheck. For YouTube, I am setting aside $3. For AT&T, I am going to budget for, let's see. Okay, so for AT&T, we are setting aside $37. For Term Life, we are setting aside $30. For HP, we are doing $1. And since my paycheck is bigger than normal, I thought about setting aside half of the money or most of the money for a term. That way I can go ahead and get it out the way and save the rest of the money that I typically use for it. So I thought about doing that, and if so, I'll show you all in another video if I do. For electric, I did send $60 for that bill. Remember, I did owe $45 if you round everything up. For State Farm, we are setting aside $60, and $60 would complete the bill for, I guess this would be the month of March bill, since I do still have the month of January. I still have the month of January. I take that back. This would be the money for February's bill. For Netflix, I am setting aside, and I believe it should have been $4. Let me check. Okay, since I already sent the money, I'm just going to do $3 since that's what I originally wrote down. Next, we have the house fund. I am doing $500 for that. And let's bring out the calculators to see how much this do equal up to. Okay, so I have the calculator, and watch me get this wrong, y'all. I can take my time and get through it quicker. So the calculator is on. We are saving 59 plus 3 plus 37 plus 30 plus $1 plus $60 plus another $60 plus $3 plus 500 for a total of $753. So $753 subtracted by the budget amount, which makes us have $1,253.68. When it comes to debt, we are paying $230 for debt. And for back to Navy Federal, that total amount is that I sent, and let me make sure I have it correct, $183.78. And the money for back to Navy Federal, I'll show you the breakdown of it. So we have $40 from my brother-in-law. We have $55.61. That was in my binder that had to go back, and I just kept that cash. We have $30 for meds, which I was going to move the money from medical, but since I have enough, I'm just going to pay it that way. Next, we have the $50 yearly subscription, $50 yearly, well, $50 annual credit card fee for the flagship credit card. It is $49 a year, and I'll prefer to pay that amount because as you think about it, the amount for, I was about to say Netflix, the amount for Amazon Prime plus tax is $159 and some change, and Navy Federal give me or anyone that has the flagship credit card a credit, and that credit does equal to $139, and I will add all the other perks in, and $8.17 is just the amount that I owed them. So I just pretty much sent the amount that needed to be sent to get that balance back down to zero. And let's talk about the rest. So let's get everything subtracted. So I'm going to do plus, and we're plussing $230 plus $183.78, and we're left with $839.90 for the daily expenses. And let me just go back over here. Okay, when it comes to the daily expenses for grocery and spending, I think I want to do $220. For grocery, I did $220 because of the amount right here, which was in the previous video. $220 for grocery and spending all together. Now, on the previous video, I did mess up for the $100 for gas. So, this time, when it comes to gas, I am going to do $70 aside instead of $50. For miscellaneous, I am going to set aside $30. Let's go ahead and get that subtracted. So we are subtracting $70 minus $30. And the $519.90 is the amount that I am currently writing down that I sent over to my Ally account. Instead of me giving it a home right now, what I'm going to do is figure out how I want to get everything divided up. Also, look at this, y'all. So yesterday I made a post on Instagram letting whoever typically pay attention to my story know that I do have $12 left over from the last paycheck budget for December. So this money I'm going to set aside in a different envelope, and I'm going to put that money towards the Blessed Ladies collab, which you will see in another video. So I went through, I got everything subtracted, and it does equal to 0. I will continue to keep an eye out on my budget, continue to track everything. Don't forget, if you would like to be a part of the Blessed Ladies Part 2 collab, check out my link below. I do have Barbie's link in my description box. It will take you right on over to the challenge so you can grab it. And these are all the people that are included in the challenge for this year. So this is save any amount. You pretty much save any amount on the 15th and the 30th, and the $12 that I just showed you all. I will save that amount, plus whatever other dollar, nickel, dime I can find. And this is what the playlist tracker look like. If you help us with our playlist, we'll help you with yours. Definitely comment when you're in the process of leaving a comment, just saying, hey, I'm currently watching your playlist, and then we'll help you out as well. I wanted to cash stuff. The money that I was able to get back in cash for 2 of my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me put my wallet right here, and I'll just put the amounts that I'm stuffing if it shows right there. So, and let me zoom you all in. If you hear anything growling, that's my stomach. I'm hungry, and we're only cash stuffing 2 envelopes. The other one is digital at the moment, and that's for grocery. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $1 in quarters. So and I know you're probably thinking, now if you only have a small amount of cash, why would you cash stuff it? Well, because I need it in my wallet. So the first category, the grocery amount, that total amount that I set aside for the budget was $220. So from grocery, here's my tracker. I did go to Walmart. I spent $87.01. So online on my debit card, not credit card, but I'm using my debit card, I have $132.99. For miscellaneous is getting $30, and we have $10 and $20. And I'll put my trackers in off camera because that would take forever. So we have the money put in for miscellaneous. Next, we have what's left for travel. So I already spent, which I made a mistake here, which I rewrote it here. I spent $22.74 yesterday, which would leave me with $47 even. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a stack of quarters that I'm going to swap out for $1 and put the $1 in here with the travel money. So let's see. That's fine. And I have the hardest times trying to get envelopes open. I've always had that problem. But that's it. That's the cash stuffing. $47 for gas. $132.99 for grocery. And $30 for miscellaneous. So $15 of that miscellaneous I would be able to use. The other $15, which I may go back and separate it if I get change to do so. Maybe not. I don't know. But I do hope you all have a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for watching.